Good evening, and welcome. Is it true love, torture, or Stockholm Syndrome? What's really going on between these two? And why is this man so worked up? All of this and more tonight on The Daily Dude. What's up, dudes? Welcome to another episode of The Daily Dude. As always, I'm Nick.
I'm Everett.
And we're about to talk. So, there's a new spoiler, kind of maybe released out right now.
We'll call it a spoiler. It's more of a teaser, if you will.
Yeah. But this could be a spoiler for Suicide Squad. So if you don't want to know, fast forward. And we're going to begin this right now. So, Movie Pilot released some images on social media today that showed who the Joker might possibly be torturing in the Suicide Squad trailer.
This pic right here.
Yes. He could actually be torturing Harley Quinn. What are your thoughts? I know a lot of people are saying that the Joker could possibly be the villain that the Suicide Squad is after in the film.
In the comics, though, or most of them, Harley Quinn was, I believe, the Joker's therapist or counselor or whatever you want to call it while he was in Arkham, and then she gets kind of like twisted and falls in love with him and then becomes Harley Quinn that way.
Boom.
But based on what Movie Pilot released on an image, this may be, their variation of how the two of them become together, but at the same time, it's just, a stock image.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually footage. So
Right.
It may have been an idea that got scrapped. It may not be.
Yeah.
We'll just have to wait to find out.
Exactly. And with all these spoilers coming out and ideas about all these movies, with the superhero movies and whatnot, it's almost to the point where it's kind of tiring. Like, stop releasing all these ideas and fan theories and whatnot. I just want to see the movies.
Yeah, I don't understand why people will sit there and, instead of just waiting for the movie to come out, they'll just dig as deep as they can. They go through all this work to find out as much stuff about the movie before it comes out. And now it's like, you already seen half the movie. You already know all the good parts. You know the twists and everything. Why even bother paying to see it? You did all that work. Nah, I don't like looking at that stuff, man. I'm about just waiting and see the twists.
Exactly. It's just one of those things where it's like, you want surprise still. You want the satisfaction of going, I didn't know that was coming.
Yeah.
And with all of these, fan theories and everything else that's going on, it's just kind of like, shut your mouth and let's wait for the movie to come out, right?
But hey, some people just like to have something to do. They want their 10 seconds of fame on Facebook.
Exactly. Anyways, on to our next topic. We just had week 3 of the NFL come to a close. Yes. So, what did you think about the big weekend?
Well, Gronkowski didn't get a touchdown for the first time in a while.
Yep, and we
So
did
that
see
kinda
Big
sucks.
Ben go bam, bam.
He's got a torn MCL and a bruised bone.
MCL sprain.
ACL sprain.
MCL sprain. But, how many starting quarterbacks are out now? So Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger,
Jay Cutler.
Jay Cutler, Tony Romo. Oops, Tony Romo. Sorry.
So we got 2 that are even worth anything. The other 2,
Right. Yeah. So this is actually a pretty big.
RG3, but
Right.
is he really?
Geno
Now he's
Smith.
just benched. Geno Smith. And you know what? They're actually considering not even starting Geno when he gets better because Fitzpatrick plays better. So
Right.
that sucks. Broke his glass jaw like a bitch, and he doesn't even get to start anymore.
Right.
Sucks to suck, man.
Sucks to suck. Anyways, roll the tape.
This out today. We're 0-2. We're not scoring offensively. So what happens? Watch Richard Sherman on the other side. He's the guy fielding the punt, not Tyler Lockett.
Success. While you're going to wake up and
Only
work
thing
hard
about
at it.
Richard is-
Nothing is impossible.
Sherman, you got to beat the punter.
Really not that fast.
That's right. The Seahawks did the old Rams trick with that kickoff or punt return.
I wouldn't call it old. It was 2 weeks ago.
Yes. No. Didn't they do that against them last season?
They might have.
No. Anyways, way to be creative, Pete Carroll.
Good guy, Pete. The Rams-Steelers game, the one interesting thing that happened in an 18-point game, Le'Veon Bell finally back in it, which is awesome for me because I got him in my fantasy league. running in for a touchdown, hurdles 2 Rams defenders like it's nobody's fucking business.
Yep. Jumped on him like a Kenyan.
Some racism. Some fucking pure athleticism right there, and that was just a sight to see. But, 12 points.
High scoring game.
Wow. But I guess that's what happens when a good offense meets a good defense.
Mm-hmm. An immovable object meets some force or whatever.
Unstoppable force.
There we go. And last but not least,
You have to cover the seams. You have to protect the hashes against the New England Patriots.
Brady to Gronk sets up Brady to Amendola. And Tom Brady has 400 passing touchdowns.
Tom Brady threw his 400th touchdown to Amendola.
Amendola, who gave the 400th touchdown to a fan.
And if you watch it, I couldn't tell if he was going to spike it, bomb it into the stands, or just give it to somebody. But he didn't realize somehow that was the 400th touchdown pass. And
400.
he was walking around with his hands on his head like, oh, fuck, what did I do? And the league officials actually requested from the fan that he gives the ball back, and he gave it up with no problem.
Yep.
Instances like that happen all the time. A team or a league will want something, and if the fan doesn't want to give it up, they'll offer them shit for it. When Derek Jeter hit the last home run of his career, a fan caught that ball, and the MLB offered him like $250,000, and he wouldn't give it up.
These balls are worth a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pun intended. Anyways, congrats to Tom Brady on actually, too, his 400th touchdown, but in addition to that, beating Peyton Manning for amount of throws to actually get to 400.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the exact number, but they were close. But good job, Tom Brady. Yep.
Tom Terrific.
Yep, Tom Terrific. My fantasy quarterback.
And in our last bit of news, last weekend was the Electronic Musical Festival Tomorrow World, which is the U.S.'s event of Tomorrowland, which takes place in Belgium. This is the 3rd time it's been in the United States, and it happens in like Georgia, in this like farm area. It was like 8,000 acres, and it was a disaster. It was a total shit show. 160,000 people showing up and scattered showers throughout the time. It made the roads all muddy. There was like a 5-mile hike just to get in.
Yes.
Miles upon miles of roadblocks. People couldn't get out. And when the roads got too muddy for people to leave, cars got stuck. And just the whole organization was completely unprepared for anything like this to happen. They screwed a ton of people. Their shuttles that were supposed to be running stopped in the middle of the night so nobody could leave. They had no food or water, and they were stuck stranded in the middle of the night. And then Sunday, they canceled it for people that didn't camp out. So anyone that had paid for a ticket but had to, come from a hotel to show up wasn't even allowed in. People tried to ram through the gates with their cars. It was just a disaster. And for them to act like it wasn't a big deal, there were people that tried to cover it up. They've been, giving DJs that performed there like a slap on the wrist, like saying, don't say that it was a bad problem because it makes the whole scene look bad. You don't just sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, that's
Cascade tweeted about it, and he was absolutely right. It was a shit show for everybody. And even worse are the people that took advantage of it. The Uber drivers that were able to get in charged people hundreds of dollars to get them out of here. It was terrible. I think Tomorrow World, they're probably not going to sell many tickets because of how bad it was this year. Last year it was embarrassing for a lot of problems. There's videos of this guy just right in the middle of a crowd, dropping his pants and taking a shit. People died last year. I mean, somebody always dies at an EDM festival, but it's just Tomorrow World. I think they should take a year off and really get their shit together because they clearly can't handle what they're doing. And it sucks because those festivals are supposed to be a lot of fun. People pay a lot of money to go to them, and sometimes they just don't work out. I think maybe they should get in contact with Insomniac, who has yet to have any serious problems with one of their events, and they've been doing it for like 20 years.
And they do EDM, right?
They do EDC, Beyond Wonderland. They had that over the same weekend as Tomorrow World. No problems.
Yeah. Well, that sucks for all those people, man. So if you're one of the viewers who went and, actually participated in that one day, right, where it was going on or whatnot, let us know in the comments below. And
I had a couple of friends that went, and they didn't have a single problem, but there was just the number of people that did. It was terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a good time at all. No.
But, shit happens. Maybe they'll learn from it. Maybe they won't. Hopefully they will.
Yeah, man, that should have been last year's motto. Shit happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll do it for us here at the Daily Dude. I'm Nick.
I'm Everett.
We just stated the obvious yet again. As always, keep it fresh, homies. Until next week.
Out of here.